Sanitation and corporate accountability. Meera, is that you there? Okay, you're ready to go as soon as you turn. Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I want to begin actually coming from Canada by expressing my solidarity with the people of Kenya who are currently facing a lawsuit by a Canadian mining company, Pacific Wildcat Resources, simply because the Kenyan government exercised its duty to protect the public interest by canceling an exploration permit that was granted under dubious circumstances. And this leads me to one of our key arguments this morning, that we live in a world where corporations have unprecedented power within a dominant economic model that puts profit above all else and turns public goods into commodities, trade and investment agreements being among the many tools at their disposal. We therefore join other major groups in calling for a declaration that provides a framing narrative that demands systemic change to a global economic system that generates impoverishment, inequalities, and environmental degradation. We propose the following: that the declaration make explicit its commitment to human rights rather than a charity-based or market-based approach. Secondly, given that the global water crisis poses a cross-cutting threat to the SDG agenda, we are calling for an explicit commitment within the declaration in paragraph 15 to the human right to water and sanitation to ensure that water is not denied to those who need it the most. We echo this week's statements by Bolivia, Palau, and Costa Rica in this regard. Thirdly, when it comes to implementation, we call on you to ensure universal access to essential services, including water and sanitation, by ring-fencing them from privatization and private financing. The Global Partnership Platform should not serve as a vehicle to privatize services that are part of the commons and central to the human rights obligations of states. The financial crisis should not become an excuse for undermining global public goods by promoting profit in sectors where privatization has had disastrous results. We call for the principles of non-retrogression and maximum available resources to be applied. And finally, in the implementation, review, and follow-up processes, we call on you to ensure the effective and meaningful participation of people as rights holders, including Indigenous peoples, rather than grouping them with corporate stakeholders and forcing marginalized communities to negotiate with more powerful actors whose interests may conflict with their own. Given the limited time, we will propose specific textual changes in writing from the groups who have endorsed this statement. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Meera.